Hello and welcome to Panda Talks Football. So today we'd be analyzing the Barcelona news from the past days. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a transfer news, analysis, reviews, and obviously the banters regarding football. So without further delay, let's delve into the news. The first rumor of the day is regarding our CDM situation from Fernando Polo. He reports that Barcelona have completely ruled out the three main options they previously had for the CDM position, which include the Guido Rodriguez of Real Betis, Joshua Kimmich of Bayern Munich, and Martin Zubimendi. For Guido Rodriguez, he reports that he is injury prone and his age is not up to the mark. He has lost the age, he is very old, and Deco wants the newer players, so he is no longer an option. And I completely agree with it. Something is also said regarding the Martin Zubimendi, as he reports that Barcelona do not want to pay the money to the clubs who have positioned themselves against Barcelona in the Negreira case. And also, Martin Zubimendi has never shown a desire to join Barcelona, which is a very interesting take. Yes, from the previous press conferences, we know he hasn't showed his desire. Xavi was too much leaning towards him, but he never showed a desire, unlike the other players. So we completely understand Barcelona's situation, and that 60 million price tag, I even believe that it's too much for Martin Zubimendi. He's a good player, but in 60 million, I believe we can get way better players than him. And then Fernando Polo further goes and says that Joshua Kimmich has lost his age. He's older, he's 29 years old, and Barcelona do not want him. Well, I won't believe this news as of now. I would suggest all of you to keep this news with a bit of salt, because even if he turns 30, he is a world class, one of the best CDMs in the world, and for our playing style, he is going to form a very dynamic duo with Frankie de Jong, and I think Barcelona should go for him. After ruling out three of these options, Fernando Polo even says that Barcelona are going to monitor the three other options. They have actually shortlisted these three: Bruno Gomes of Newcastle, Amado Onana of Everton, and Yusuf Fofana of Monaco. And he has gone to praise the 22 years old Amado Onana of Everton, saying that he'd be cost friendly. He would be available for somewhere near 40 million. He's young, he's tall, and he has the pace to recover the ball, very effective in transitions. And Barcelona are monitoring him. He is the top option for Barcelona, according to Fernando Polo. Well, my take on this matter would be that, okay, yes, I've seen him play in Premier League regularly. I've seen Everton games, and I believe that even though he's a very good defensively, but he still isn't having what the Joshua Kimmich is having. For a Barcelona CDM, we want somebody with an elite ball passing range, somebody who can open the defensive with one single pass, somebody who is press resistance. That's what the Barcelona style of play says. And we have rejected a similar profile in Sufyan Amrabat in the previous season. So I do not know why would Barcelona go for a player who's not world class in terms of ball playing, although he's very good in defense. So my take would be the Bruno Gomes or Joshua Kimmich for the CDM next season. The next news is actually apart from the Laporta's press conference from yesterday, in which Laporta says that Cancelo and Felix have been playing on a high level since they joined. The club will be able to keep them from the coming seasons. We plan to start negotiations for them shortly, and we have good relations with both Man City and Atletico. Well, that's interesting. I knew that Laporta was a die-hard fan of Joao Felix, but I still had doubts that Barcelona would even go to pay that 40 to 50 million price tag for the Joao Felix. Well, I think that's the maximum Barcelona should pay for Joao Felix, because Barcelona has everything in their hand. They have the card this time, not Atletico. Joao Felix has already stated clearly that he does not want to play for Atletico, and he won't be returning to Atletico after all his comments regarding Atletico after that gesture against Atletico Madrid in the game. So I highly doubt that he is going to return to Atletico, and most probably he's going to stay at Barcelona. Yeah, but Barcelona's dad's financial situation still, it made me believe that Barcelona would certainly go for Cancelo, and there was an option for Barcelona to invest the money of the Joao Felix elsewhere, in a winger who is a one-on-one specialist, better left wingers who might be available for a price tag of certain 70 to 80 million. Kvaratskhelia of Napoli, Rafael Leao of AC Milan, Mitoma from Brighton. Well, they were the options, but I think Barcelona are now going to certainly sign Joao Felix, so they are discarded for now. Next, we have an update regarding one of the best defenders in the world at the moment, Ronald Araujo. Well, Florian Plettenberg reports that Thomas Tuchel had a detailed voice call with Ronald Araujo on Friday, and he convinced him to join Bayern Munich, and he told him clearly that he's the number one target for Bayern Munich. And yes, they are ready to pay any price for Ronald Araujo. Yeah, well, after this Frankfurt disaster, yeah, I really wonder. Now it makes sense that they really want Araujo. But FC Barcelona fans, you can chill out because Gerard Romero just confirmed that Ronald Araujo and Torres has denied the news of Ronald Araujo joining Bayern Munich. Similarly, a very reputable journalist Matteo Moretto says that Araujo only thinks of Barcelona at the moment. And yes, for everyone who still has doubts, even Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Ronald Araujo only thinks of Barca and he's staying very happy at Barcelona. So yes, Araujo is for the future for Barcelona. Undoubtedly, the crown of Carles Puyol. And finally, Vitor Roque would be joining Barcelona sooner than later. Yes, it is confirmed according to Mundo Deportivo that Vitor Roque would join Barcelona's training session on 28th of December. And if everything goes according to the plan, nothing goes wrong, Vitor Roque will be making his Barcelona debut on 5th January against Las Palmas, which is obviously Pedri's former club. This news is finally a relief for Barcelona fans after that disastrous news of Gavi's injury. While many people believe that Vitor Roque would learn a lot from Lewandowski, but watching Lewandowski's current form, I believe that it's Vitor Roque who will teach Lewandowski a lot. Yeah, let's pray that he comes and shines in Barcelona and shows the world what he is truly capable of.